I always love checking out the latest and greatest in home building, and there is the perfect opportunity to do just that at the semi-annual Parade of Homes. It wraps up this weekend, and we are inside the only featured home on the fall parade, and it is a really cool one. And Dennis Lewis is the builder. Thanks for having me out here.
Thank you for coming out this morning, Jody. We're very anxious to show our house.
This is really something different. We are in the Arbor's Edge neighborhood, so the far east side, at least for now, it's the far east side. I have to be honest with you, when it comes time for the fall parade, I'm always kind of, oh, here we go, winter's next.
Yep.
and all of that. But inside this home, I feel like no matter what's going on outside, it's a fabulous place to be because you've really brought the outdoors in.
When we designed this house, that's exactly what we tried to do. We have southern exposure on the front of the house, so what we did is capitalize on the view across the Willow Run Golf Course, and then we designed the house and the garage so the front part of the house is actually more the social area, and wide open plan, clean lines, and then a lot of glass.
Yeah, very clean. I compared it to even a little California vibe, if you can believe that, in Sioux Falls, which, hey, we have a lot of people moving here from the West Coast. Maybe that's going to be appealing. But I love this outdoor room, first of all. When I look at the centerpieces of the home, I mean, this has to be one of them. What have you done here?
Well, what we did was, so when we designed the house with a wide open feel, we've got the kitchen, the dining room, and the great room. And then we wanted the outdoor room to be an integral part of that. So we put that right off of the dining room, and you can walk in there. The whole purpose of that is to make it a very laid back, very easy living kind of a room where you go out there and you turn on the TV, you watch a movie, you watch some football, and then if you want, you can actually bring the outdoors in by opening up the retractable doors and then putting the screens down.
We've seen this in restaurants and bars. I've never seen it quite like this in a home before.
Yep. When we first thought about doing it, we questioned it and we said, do we really want to do this? I talked to my wife about it and said, you know what, we have to. It's part of the overall feel and design of the whole home.
Mm-hmm. We're a little over 4,000 square feet, right? How many bedrooms, how many bathrooms?
Yeah, it's 4,800 square feet total, and we've got 2 bedrooms on the main level, 2 bedrooms in the lower level, and then 4 bathrooms total.
It's the year, maybe the 2 years of the work from home movement. You've definitely got a setup for that in here. And is that figuring into building trends as you're working with other clients, or where's your head going on that?
I think it is, and the overall feel of a house. You work hard all day, but a lot of times with COVID going on, people are working in their home. So we wanted to make it so the space could be used for that, and then also the other thing is make the house really fun. Too many times it's like you come home and it's just kind of boring, and we try to make this house just really user-friendly.
Well, speaking of fun, I understand you weren't originally going to finish the lower level, but you did. It's pretty fun. What did you do down there?
Okay, so in the lower level, it's the concept of the main level put in the lower level. So we have a wet bar down there, a big granite countertop. We have metal shelves in the wet bar area. Also, we have an exercise room. With COVID and that type of thing, a lot of people are exercising in the home and not going anywhere. So, and there's plenty of room for any kind of activity.
It's your post-COVID home right here.
Yeah.
Speaking of COVID, post-COVID, it has just really turned your world upside down as far as the home building industry goes. How are things looking? How busy are you, and how difficult is it to get what you need to even build those homes?
We are very busy. COVID definitely, I guess the terminology was used, made it a new norm. Everything we thought we knew before on getting products, getting supplies, and even getting subs to come out on the job when we need them changed. You would think that everything would pull back, and it almost went the other direction where people, because of the fact they were going to spend time in their homes, spent money on their homes to renovate them and totally redesign them. So with that being said, materials were very hard to get. We are very fortunate in this house to be able to get everything to show it. But yeah, it totally changed everything that we knew before.
Now, here's what you need to know too about the state of the housing market. I cannot remember the last time I went through a featured home on a parade event that was built on spec. This is for sale. You can actually live here. I didn't realize he was going to get a free marketing piece out of this, but he is, and that's okay because it's beautiful work. But right, I mean,
Thank you.
that's confidence
Yeah.
in the market to
Yep.
build this on spec.
Absolutely. You know, Sioux Falls is such a growing market, and you know, I think a lot of other people are learning what we already know, that people like you and I that live here in South Dakota, it's a great place to live. So we're getting a lot of people moving in from California, Minnesota, a lot of other areas. But with that comes a real taste for different type of architecture. And so in this house, we want to provide something for that.
No, and you definitely have. Congratulations. Thanks so much.
Thank you. Appreciate
again,
it.
Dennis Lewis, you can see this house for yourself. It is the featured home, which means it's $5, but it goes to a great cause, the Home Builders Care Foundation. Fall Parade of Homes runs this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. For all the information, as well as a link to the complete map of properties, head on over to www.siouxfalls.business.